So yesterday I was bailing with this 1840 baler from Massey, and we were in about 100 to 105 bale to the acre. Hay. We do Russell Bermuda. We kind of had to let it go just because of rain. We finally got back in the field with it yesterday. Like I said, we were in really thick hay. Our windrows were just really massive. This baler will slap eat some hay. Now I was having problems breaking shear bolts, but like I said, the windrows were massive, and it was just all the baler could do, really. I was going about as slow as the tractor would go. If I sped up any, I would break a shear bolt. But we were just pounding out bales. And it was doing really good until that belt right there on the accumulator piece between the accumulator and the baler broke. So this kind of put me out of business for the day. It wasn't really so much the belt that put me out of business, just what a hay it made put me out of business for the day. And luckily we got a round baler, so we just picked up the round baler and went down and got it done. Like I said, this thing, it was eating some hay. It was all the accumulator could do to catch or stay caught up with it, because it would drop a bundle, and as it was closing the gate, the next bundle would be sliding down. It was just really thick hay. All I can figure is I come out of a windrow and turned and went to go into another windrow, and the strings either must have broke or had already broken, and they were just right here. And when I turned, all I could figure is it turned the bale enough to break this belt, and then I started feeding more hay when I got back into the windrow, and it just packed hay in right here. I have a camera sitting here looking at the knots in the twine, but we were in such thick hay I wasn't even really paying attention to it because I was watching the pickup. So anyway, if you get one of these baler or one of these accumulators, I suggest going ahead and getting you a spare belt. Just keep a spare belt or two on hand. I'm gonna keep two on hand. Kuhns is really good about customer service. Well, it's not Kuhns anymore. It's Norden Manufacturing. So don't let this be confused with Kuhn equipment. Kuhn equipment, their customer service sucks. They really do. Now, Norden Manufacturer, Kuhns, these people are jam up. They will make sure you get what you need to get in the field. I had a problem last year. This was brand new last year, and I had a problem with this slipping on the shaft, and it was hanging up bales pretty bad. So I called Kuhn and told him, I said, hey, look, I need to figure this out. This ain't working. And they actually sent me this piece, and then it's got a roll pin in there, and told me to drill this out when I got it here, to drill it out, and then I can set it in place. And I did that, and that has worked like a champ. We had stretched this spring when we were messing with that, so they replaced that spring for us, and there was something else. I can't remember what the other thing was, but they got that fixed for us. And this thing has been just an absolute beast to bail with. Since we did all that, we put some of this easy slide graphite paint on here, try to help the belt slide through the accumulator a little better. I don't know if I'd really see a difference in doing that, but it's on there now. We'll just let it rub off and see what it does. As it rubs off, hopefully it'll just smooth everything up. But anyway, so I just wanted to share everybody kind of what I have on my thoughts to keep extra on hand. I said I'm gonna keep 2 of these belts on hand, and I'm gonna go ahead and get them to send me some extra springs, because I'm worried these springs are gonna stretch over time, and just keep them on hand. The accumulator, I actually put a camera right there. I don't know if y'all can see it. It's right there. And that works really, really good to see this last bell. I don't really care so much about this side, but I do care about that last bell, because if it don't drop the bundle, it will back on up in there, and then it just creates a mess. So you have to come back here and kick it loose, and then knock it loose up there, or just throw them bundles off up there. But anyway, that's just something to look for on this accumulator.